Hey guys, I'm Sean Cheek of webpianoteacher.com. How you doing? Today we're going to be doing the next song on Rubber Soul, which is You Won't See Me. Let's take a listen what we'll be doing today. 3, 4, 1, 2. When I call. So there is a piano part in this, right? You got to really listen, but you can hear there's a piano in there on a lot of these songs. So I'm showing you those parts, plus some other cool bass lines and guitar licks we can throw in as well. Anyway, on webpianoteacher.com, you can download my sheets for all of these songs and any other lesson that I have on the website. And learn the whole album. It's fun learning a whole album. Have you ever done that? It's really cool. And then you get all the songs learned, then you can just play one right after the other. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing. All right, so I teach a different way. I use letters on a whiteboard because a lot of people don't want to mess with reading traditional music notation because it's hard or they never learned. But they can play and they want to learn. So this works for them. It's worked for millions of people. And if you've had are a troubled reader but you like to play, this may work for you. That's the demographic that come to my website. So let's take a look here. And I don't dumb anything down. I show you everything. In fact, this method works a lot better for some techniques of rock playing, popular music playing. So we have the little intro again at the beginning. Da 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 da. So the bass is really important in the Beatles, and Paul would always like to do arpeggio kind of things. Da 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 da. And then do 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 do. So I'm going to give you that option to play some bass stuff when we get into this there, and you don't have to do it. All right, it makes it a little more complicated, and the piano isn't doing that, but Paul's playing it, so we can try to put it in if we want. But at the beginning, for sure, you can do it. D, F sharp, A, D. I'm going to go 4, 2, 1, 5. Right hand F sharp, A, D with 1, 2, 5. So I play that chord, and then I go E, A, C sharp. Whenever I don't hear the piano, which either the piano's not going or maybe I'm just not hearing it myself or whatever, I'll figure out what the chord is and we'll play something there. So kind of you'll always have something to play. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2. So the counting here is important. They're not just holding that for whenever. It's counting 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the bass line. G sharp, F sharp, E, and I think it's important to the song. 3, 4, 1, 2. When I call, and then now I put a whole chord there. A, C sharp, E. It sounds to me though like maybe he's just playing A, E. But some of us don't like to play open fifths, and we want to play the whole chord. So you can play the. What I like to do is play the whole chord on the first measure, and then go to the open fifth. So that's up to you whether you want to put a C sharp in the middle or not. It sounds like maybe most of the time that C sharp's not in there. It's just this open fifth sound. But I do like it on the chord because you remember you do have guitars playing and other instruments, and they fill out the chord. So the piano, if it does an open fifth, it's not a big deal when you're in a band because they're covering that C sharp. Other instruments are. So that's up to you. But when you get here, if you want to work on the arpeggio, A, C sharp, E, A, you can do that sort of thing. And I'll show you how to put those arpeggios in on lesson 2 and 3, or probably, I don't know how many lessons, 2 or 3 total on it. But that's the first chord is A chord. And the next chord is a B, if you're wondering, B, F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp, B. All right, so let's go from the beginning. 2, ready, go. 3, 4, 1, 2. When I call. If you didn't do the arpeggio, you go. So it sounds just fine without it if you just want to do an octave. It really does. So I'm just giving you options to do an arpeggio on the left hand. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed that part 1. I'll see you on webpianoteacher.com. Talk to you later.